yes, and here we are, still here, trying to find a way out, but not finding much luck. Yeah.
Maybe we put this through a table and then we can get out of here.
Can I please?
No.
Oh.
I know I'm the one who's going to take the table shot. I know it. So
You're
eventually.
Oh, well. I'm Russ. That's Will. That's the money guy, Joey Fingers. He know. Big news coming out of the WWE. Dean Ambrose. Apparently, this was put out by the WWE themselves. That Dean Ambrose, whose contract expires in April, sometime maybe right after WrestleMania, will not be re-signing with the WWE. Of course, and we all know there's rumors about AEW. You just said it.
For the WWE to put it out, it's a work.
Is it a work?
Is it a work? Well, let's just start it right now.
When have they ever said that about any other wrestler ever? Other than people they've actually had to fire.
And I use this as an example because it's the most recent thing with this. When Neville Pac, whatever his name is, when he wanted out, just like they're saying Dean Ambrose wants out, when he wanted out, they pulled him off TV. It came from him. WWE was completely radio silent.
The only person I can remember them saying anything about was Enzo Amore. But
that was a rape allegation.
Yeah, but I'm saying that's the only one I can remember them saying, "Hey, you are with us, get the F out."
But they had to do damage control because of something that he allegedly
do. Right.
Yeah.
Either way, though, but that's the only one I can remember in recent history of them saying he's no longer with us.
Yeah, it's peculiar, and when I saw that, I'm like,
"It's work."
Well, I didn't say that off the.
I know you did.
I think
because you want him to go to AEW.
Well, all hell AEW.
I'll just say this. I think Dean deserves a little better than what he's getting.
I don't.
He's already making six figures.
And
he's not the most exciting one that's out of that whole crew.
Yeah.
Like, his gimmicks are stupid.
Yeah. Well, and that finisher,
it's a DDT.
It's a DDT.
And I wear a gas mask to a ring, and I walk around like a retard. Like, I'm sorry. He does nothing for me.
I actually didn't mind the gas mask part. When they brought him back with the gas mask thing, I thought that was all right.
I thought that was a little...
They did nothing with it.
Well, that's not him. That's per se. But
okay, did they make him do this? I hate that with every ounce of my soul.
You know what I don't like? When he does that whole thing and he like runs into the ring ropes and then falls between the ring ropes and then pops back out. It's super awkward looking.
It's a Bailey move.
Yeah, it's weird.
I think it's a D. I think it's a good move.
Human being. Shut up, Joey.
What the?
I'm picking on Bailey.
No, I didn't.
It's a Bailey move.
We're gonna keep going.
It's a Bailey to belly. Wow.
Oh Lord.
You're a weirdo.
But you are correct in that the fact that they came out and announced it. And it again with everything. I mean, this could be WWE's way of trolling the trolls.
Yes. It could be a great work.
Hey, Dean Ambrose is it going to resign? Let's see what happens.
They do it with somebody cooler, but
I think if they're doing this as a work,
Styles,
Brock Lesnar.
If they wanted to do it to make it a work that's believable, you pick a guy that isn't necessarily your top guy, but maybe he's big enough time where people are going to believe it, to a point, So this is probably their way to get back at the trolls and say, "Oh, well, we'll get you."
And that's kind of the point. The last segment we were talking about. They're trolling. It's a perfect way to say it. We went on like a 15-minute tangent. Russ just said it. They're trolling the trolls.
Yep,
it's exactly what they're doing.
Yep, and this could be them saying, "Hey, Dean's going to be released. Oh, he's going to AEW. It's not out of the realm of possibility.
No, there's still a possibility,
it's
but
possibility.
It's just the way it's playing out. It doesn't sound true.
Right. So
Dean went off script on Raw this week. Oh my God. You know, that's everything this week you saw. Dean went off script. You know, oh, come on.
So did Charlotte, for that matter.
So did Ronda.
Ronda does every week.
Ronda does.
That's true.
But
when she goes off script is when she cuts her best promo. Just saying.
Just saying.
Because she's got to get booed first.
Well, but you know, I mean, okay. You're talking about a guy who's a multi-time champion, multi-time Intercontinental champion, heavyweight champion, tag team champion,
U.S. title.
U.S. title, whatever you want to say.
He was the longest reigning U.S. champ for a
long,
and he did have his awesome talk show.
He doesn't need to accomplish anything more. He's made his money, from what I understand. He lives modestly.
Plus, isn't he dating what's her face?
Renee. He's married.
Married
to Renee.
So he's going to leave the company, go to another company, and his wife's going to stay there.
Well, if it does
that
happen,
business traveling around, it's not going to work out so well.
I would imagine that Renee would, if
and they're going to remove the first ever female commentator.
If
it's
Dean,
a little bit more than just leaving.
Yeah, if Dean leaves, I would assume that Renee would go with him.
Renee ain't going anywhere.
She's got a maid right now.
She's when they finally start their female show. Her and Beth Phoenix are the announce team. Book that.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely.
Her and Beth Phoenix are going to be the announce team.
Yep. But that is an interesting dynamic, though.
Yeah, going.
You know what happens, but you know, you never know. I mean,
with the traveling between both organizations, there's no way they'd even have a relationship at that point.
But again, okay. Sidebar, I think he's going nowhere. But since, for hypothetically speaking, we're talking about
TNA.
You said hypothetically.
Yeah. Hypothetically speaking,
Impact.
If you went to AEW, he ain't going anywhere. You know why? Because they don't travel. They're going to be based in Jacksonville, and they are not doing live events all across the country. I mean, they'll do big shows here and there,
that's true.
but they're going to be based in Jacksonville.
That's true.
So they are not going anywhere.
They might do like a house show here and there, but
in
not
Jacksonville,
but not nearly. What the WWE does.
If they do TV tapings and stuff, they're going to have a studio, just like NXT. We're going off on another part.
But that's a good point, though.
You're right.
No, but
I didn't think about that.
But that's a good point, though, is that if, say, hypothetically, Dean leaves, he goes to AEW, travels back and forth to Jacksonville a couple times a week, whatever.
Or he moves to Jacksonville.
Or he moves to Jacksonville.
She's going to be traveling.
Yeah, but it's like she'll be.
Although she'll be filming.
I bet you, if she does become part of the announce team, it's going to be at Full Sail University, where they shoot
Orlando,
NXT, which is in Florida.
Yeah.
So it's not. So
now we're getting internet nerd crazy rumor here. This is going a little.
Stop following him on Twitter.
Yeah.
You're part of the problem right now.
Yeah. Oh, I know. Because I think it's going nowhere.
Well, but I think, but again, this is one of those things where we wait until after WrestleMania, and it'll, either WWE marks are going to be mad, or the internet trolls are going to be like, oh, I knew it all along, that kind of thing.
So basically, Russ is going to say, I told you so, or bow down. Is that what's going to happen? I'm just saying.
Maybe.
That's what I'm waiting for.
Just saying. But I do agree that this could be, it could go either way, but it's hard to see him leave, to be honest, because it's just...
He's nothing without the other two idiots from the Shield.
No, I don't think so. I think because he's built up enough of a character on his own, anyway, that he could go. Like, what was his name in Moxley?
John Moxley.
He could go back to John Moxley and go to AEW if he wanted to, and they all know who he is. So
he's going to go to TNA.
He could.
Impact, sorry.
He could go to Impact.
Maybe they'll sign him in Ring of Honor because they have nobody.
I mean, because he that's where he was.
Yeah.
So I mean, he could literally do what he wants. And you know what? He could, if they put a 90-day no compete clause, big freaking deal. He's made his money. 3 months. He'll be, if he wanted to go to
unemployment.
If he wanted to go to AEW, he can wait.
He can get his $400 a week from unemployment. He'll be fine.
But he can wait till like September, heal up any injuries he has, go there and do it and do whatever. If he chooses
he would take
to
a job
leave,
behind the scenes at this point.
he could do that too, and he's only in his early 30s. So
maybe he wants to walk in his 40s. So
But
Talk about guys in their 40s.
Me.
What about AJ Styles?
Ooh.
Soccer mom hair.
It's past that now. He's grown.
I mean, I don't know. It's a competition between him and John Cena for the worst hair ever.
It's John Cena by far.
He does look like
JBL.
JBL or Ernest.
Okay. Is JBL is his dad? That's what I want to know.
I don't know. I just can't see it.
Good Lord. But there's been some rumors that have come out about AJ Styles. His contract, again, similar to Dean Ambrose, ends in April. And some rumors are now persisting that there's a possibility, I don't know how likely, but the possibility that AJ Styles might leave. What?
Doubt that happening. I don't see that. He's been in the title picture since he walked on the scene. SmackDown's the house that AJ Styles built. He's going to eventually be in their Hall of Fame. Why go somewhere else right now?
Well,
and he's getting paid.
He wants a reduced schedule.
Okay, so
that's the main thing. That's the main thing. He wants a reduced schedule for his family. He's in his 40s.
Then why are you a wrestler?
I was looking above to see if it said internet trolls on here or not. I wasn't
I want to be with my
That's
family.
That's the way I feel right now.
I want to be with my family. You're a wrestler, dude. This is what you signed on for.
Yeah, well,
Sorry.
but you know what though? He's done his time. He's done everything.
Don't sign with somebody that tours all the time.
No, at the time he wanted his run. He got his run. So, you know.